the chairman of Thai-Philippine Business Council. Visit. Mr. Chartsiri Sopon Panich, the president of Bangkok Bank Business and a branch in Manila. Hello. Mr. Sanan Anggu Bolkul, the chairman and CEO of Sri Thai Superware Public Company and the Aero One Group. Mr. Chote Sopon Panich, Chairman, President of Green Spot for beverage industry. Mr. Charchai Panichewa of the Thai Sri Insurance Public and the Vice Chairman of the Federation of Thai Industry. Mr. Virasak Kosit Paisai, Chairman of Board of Directors, Eastern Water Resource Development. Mr. Pravit Sukhum of the Thai Beverage Public Company. Mr. Wisarn Chawalitanon of the International Marketing of PTT Oil and Retail. Mr. Wichan Jitpukdi of the packaging business SCG Packaging. Mr. Sako Chiwakoset of the Pokpan CP Foods Philippines Corporation. Mr. Lim Boon Kui of Dusit International. Mrs. Nilu Bol Lim Pong Pan of the Federated Alumni Association member. Mr. Supien Sutanurak of the Philippine Alumni Association of Thailand. Thank you. Mr. Pongpot Hiran Pruk, also of the Philippine Alumni Association of Thailand. Mr. Sirapat Komol Rujinandra of Bangkok Bank Public. M.L. Raditep Devakula of Thai Beverage Public Company. Ms. Don Lada Tongbun of the East Asian Department, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Mr. Jumrud Sawang Samud of the Federation of Thai Industries. And Mr. Suti Satanasata Porn, Joint Standing Committee of the Committee on Commerce, Industry and Banking. Good afternoon, Your Excellency, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, and my fellow public servants. I am pleased to introduce to you several top executives and captains of industry of Thai organizations and companies. They represent strategic sectors in Thailand's economy, like banking, tourism, hotel, food and beverage, real estate, gas, oil and petroleum, cement, chemical, and agro industry. Some of them have existing, or I would say most of them, have existing investments in the Philippines and are looking to further expand their investments, while the others are interested to invest in our country and they would like to know more about various opportunities available in our country. Such is a testament of the confidence of the international business community to the able leadership of our President. So we have introduced them earlier, so allow me just to mention a few of them. Mr. Krenkrai Tenukul, the Vice Chairman, Federation of Thai Industries. Mr. Visit Limprana, the Chairman of the Thai-Philippines Business Council. Mr. Visit Limprana is the Chairman also of the Thailand-Philippines Business Council. He has already led 3 business delegations to the Philippines. He brought everybody together today. Thank you, Mr. Visit. He's also the Chairman of the leading spice company in Thailand. Mr. Chartsiri Soponpanich is the Executive Director and President of the Board of Bangkok Bank Public Company. Mr. Chartsiri is the President of Bangkok Bank. Just last week, Bangkok Bank signed an MOU with our Board of Investments on investment promotion. We are very excited to lay down this pipeline of investors from the bank's clientele. And then Mr. Sanan Anggu Bolkul, the Chairman and CEO of Sri Thai Superware Public Company and Erawan Group, Vice Chairman, also of the Thai Chamber of Commerce and the Board of Trade of Thailand. Mr. Sanan is the Chairman and CEO of Sri Thai Superware, the world's largest manufacturer of 100% melamine tableware. He is also connected with the Erawan Group that has a diversified portfolio of hotels, including the many hotels around this property. It has developed its own brand, Hop Inn, with 32 branches in Thailand and 5 in the Philippines, located in Alabang, Asiana, Ermita, Makati, and Tomas Morato. Next is Mr. Chote Soponpanich, the Chairman and President of Green Spot. Green Spot company started exporting soya beverage under the Vitamilk brand to the Philippines through a subsidiary of Asia Brewery about 10 years ago. The volume grew quickly, and in 2014, Asia Brewery NutriDev Corporation was established by the ABI to produce soya bean beverages in returnable bottles under license from Green Spot for sales to our sari-sari stores. Local manufacturing started at the end of 2016. Current sales, AB NutriBev, including locally manufactured bottles and imported products, amount to around 2 billion pesos. Next is Mr. Charchai Panichewa, the President of Thai Sri Insurance Public Company, and also the Vice Chairman of the Federation of Thai Industries. We also have here Mr. Charchai, who is head of several companies in property development, insurance, and glass manufacturing. Next is Mr. Virasak Kosit Paisal, the Chairman, Board of Directors of Eastern Water Resources Development and Management. Mr. Visarak is the Chairman of the company which serves the water needs of the industries in the Eastern Economic Corridor. Next is Mr. Pravit Sukkum of the Thai Beverage Public Company. It is one of the largest conglomerates in Thailand, established in 2003, and to consolidate a number of leading spirits and beer businesses in Thailand. It is not only Thailand's leading beverage producer, but also one of Asia's largest beverage producers with spirits, beer, non-alcoholic beverage, and food in its business portfolio. Thai Bev is rapidly expanding its mixed-use development, including real estate. We also have here other companies that have expanded their presence in the Philippines, including PTT Oil, SCG Packaging, CP Foods, and Dusit Tani. Now may we call, they are, again, as follows: Mr. Wisarn Chawali Tanon of the International Marketing of PTT Oil and Retail Business Public Company. Mr. Wisarn is the Senior Executive Vice President of that company, whose subsidiary, PTT Philippines, is one of the largest energy players in the Philippines. PTT Philippines' primary business of marketing refined petroleum products and lubricants are focused on 3 major segments: retail, wholesale, and commercial markets. Retail distribution at present concentrates mainly in Central Luzon, Metro Manila, and in Cebu, and we hope to see their expansion in other areas. Thank you. Mr. Wichan Jit Pukdi of the packaging business SCG Group. SCG, through United Pulp and Paper, is currently implementing an expansion program of more than $100 million for additional capacity in manufacturing paper packaging in the Philippines. This investment alone drove Thailand to be the Philippines' third top investor in the first quarter of 2019. Thank you. Mr. Sakol Chiwakoset of the CP Foods Philippines Corporation. Mr. Sakol is the Vice Chairman of CP Food Philippines, which is currently on track in carrying out a 5-year investment plan for swine and poultry farms in Visayas and Mindanao worth $2 billion. CP Senior Chair Danin Vanon communicated this plan to our President in your visit last March 2017. Then Mr. Boon Kui of the Dusitani Public Company. Mr. Kui is the COO of Dusitani, which has 9 signed hotels, including the recently opened hotel in Davao City. And resorts under development, Dusitani sees the Philippines to become its largest cluster by 2020, representing 4 brand models, namely Dusitani, Dusit D2, Dusit Princess, and ASAI. May we also mention that we are honored with the presence of our esteemed members of the Cabinet, my fellow secretaries and legislators from the Senate and Congress, and the other officials from the Philippine government. We now look forward to the comments and advice from President, His Excellency, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I was late by about 7 minutes. I forgot to adjust the time. And so a few minutes there and I ran. But I was able to make it within 10 minutes. I'm sure you are happy with that. The Philippines values its economic partnership with Thailand. I am pleased with the current Thai investments in my country and hope that they will continue to increase in the years ahead. I would like to particularly thank the Thailand's Sharon Puklan Group and the Rawan Group for their current investments in the Philippines, particularly in the food industry and real estate and hotel operations, respectively. I encourage Thai Beverage TCC Group in the real estate and hotel business in the Philippines. I invite you to ride on the momentum of Philippine growth story and invest especially in the new industrial destinations of Metro Manila, Pampanga, Clark, Cebu, Bohol, and Davao. The Philippines build is in full swing, and you are all welcome to participate. We are making significant headway in transforming the Philippines into a more stable and secure place for investments. With our sound macroeconomic policies and ongoing reforms, we guarantee a competitive and corruption-free business climate and a highly skilled and fast-learning workforce. Our economic indicators are on the uptrend. I am pleased to note that the Standard & Poor's upgraded the Philippines